It's late, getting ready to go to bed, sleepy. But before I do that, I thought I would read you this story. It's called State of Grace, and it originally appeared in PortCitiesReview.com. So if you'd like to read it for yourself, go to PortCitiesReview.com and look for State of Grace by Jeff Weddle. And here I'm going to read it to you now. He hands her the tomato juice and frowns. "We're going to need more of this," he says. She pours what's left in the can into her glass and stirs it with the vodka. Whatever. She takes a good drink and puts her glass on the table. It is the 28th of November, and word has come that her father is dying. His time left is counted in hours. When she was a girl, she sometimes went camping with her dad. Once he took her to a lake in Canada where they stayed for a week and fished and looked at birds. They skinny dipped in the shallows, but nothing ugly happened. She's thinking about that trip now as she picks up her drink and takes a good swallow. "Do you like to fish?" she asks. "I haven't fished in years." She starts to cry. "That's not what I asked," she says. "I guess I do," he says. "I guess I like to fish." He wants to hold her, but they have been arguing. Just before the phone call came about her father, they were arguing about a woman she is certain he is infatuated with. In truth, he is more than infatuated. He has been having a weekly rendezvous at the Blue Sky Motel with this woman for more than a month. But he has tried to be careful not to let it show. For whatever reason, he still loves his wife. The new woman is getting to be a problem, though. He has an awful feeling she might try to break up his marriage. She's had that tone lately. He thinks she has called his house and hung up the phone more than once. The hang-ups only happen when his wife answers the phone. He fears his life has become a cliché. "We better get our things together and get moving," he says. "We better hurry if we're going to make it." She takes another drink. For now, she has forgotten about the other woman. All she can think about is her father, 6 feet tall, muscular, naked in that Canadian lake. The thought of packing a suitcase to travel across the country to see what is left of him leaves her bewildered. "I don't care about any of this," she says. She wonders silently if she has ever been more than that little girl looking up at her father. "What do you mean?" He studies her face, looking for an answer, but he can't pick up any clear signal. She is thinking of a cold place and water. "I wonder who you are," she says, reaching for his face. He presses his hand against hers. They sit like that in the living room, terrified. The phone begins to ring. "Oh, dear God," each of them thinks. "Not now."